So in this book, there's 6 sections. The first one is introduction. Please read it, because it explains how to really use the processes. It also has a process that we're going to do on Sunday, where I guide you through it to heal yourself of whatever pain and to get some messages from your body. So today we talked about it. We're going to do it. I wanted this to be there at the beginning because this is a guide. This is for you to get to know your body, and that's where it starts. And then I give you information that I've heard, seen, experienced with thousands of people. This is not, I didn't make this up. I saw it. I traveled around the world. I read it to people. I worked with them. I got feedback. So there is a section on all the parts of the body because I figured out that if we're going to have pain, it's going to be somewhere in the body. If we're going to have a disease, it's going to be somewhere. And so I wrote about it, but I also give you processes to do that are simple and easy and get you to use your body. Then there's a section on diseases. And the idea is that you would use different parts of the book to heal yourself, including the section on emotions, how we get to be angry and depressed, how if we hold on to it, how it will affect us, and how we can release this really simply and easily and in a fun way. So the section on emotions, there's a section on color healing, because I love it, as you probably noticed me talking about it. So colors are fantastic to work with on yourself, on your children, on people that are a bit resistant.
I guess my question is this. The forgiveness, I went to Sheila's workshop. I wrote for months on this stuff, and I feel like I have forgiven my mother.
It's not you forgiving your mother, okay? It's the fact that she needed to forgive and herself.
And she never did that.
Okay, well, let me share a little story with you. My grandfather had gone through a camp that I said, a labor camp, and I could not talk to him about this. But every time I would go to his house, I couldn't handle it. He was so negative, so negative that I actually couldn't ask, how are you going? And one day I was there and I heard his story and I felt he couldn't do the forgiveness, but I could do it. So I went home, and as I was driving, I had these tears and emotions. And when I got home, I asked my husband not to talk to me. I went into the shower. I cried for an hour. Don't tell anyone in Australia because you're not allowed to be in the shower for that long. But I knew I wasn't crying for me. I was crying for him. I saw his inner child. I saw the child that he was that could never grieve. He's never cried. And so I did it for him. And I promise you, the next day when I called him, he was a different person. And I remember telling my cousin and different people in my family, and they were like, he is a different person. Because it's not you forgiving your mother. She never forgave herself. You carry that. If you can imagine helping her forgive, then you start to heal.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
When you resist something, what happens? It persists, it keeps going. So when you can acknowledge it, which I call the shadow side, we all have it, and so when we can acknowledge the shadow side, then we can become friends with it, it gets integrated, then it comes out appropriately. When you push it away and you don't acknowledge it, it comes out very inappropriately. And so the idea of confession and acknowledgement is to let go, to forgive, to move forward, to acknowledge that we have we are perfect in our imperfections. You know, that we are all here to learn and grow and expand, and part of expansion is going through challenges and seeing parts of yourself you may not like, and then transforming that into something empowering and positive. Start with just connecting to your body, and it's so simple. You put your hands wherever you feel heavy or stuck. You breathe into it. You start asking questions like, if there was a thought that I was holding on to that wasn't serving me, what would it be? And you let it come. If there was an emotion that I was holding on to that I didn't even know that I was holding on to, what would it be? Where is it coming from? When did this occur? Right? And as you explore and give yourself that opportunity, your body goes, you're hearing me. Okay, I'm going to be friends with you again. So that's one of the ways. And then every day you work with colors, you know, and you connect to different colors. And so you acknowledge your body and you tell it how much you love it. And you know, the other thing you can do is sometimes you don't know the answer, and I talk about internal and external intuition. And so internal intuition is about what is going on inside me. What are the insights that I'm getting? And external is to go, okay, God, Divine Spirit, you know, I don't know how to do this. Could you please show me? I'm not sure what this is about. Give me the answer, and please give it to me as soon as possible.
I love that. We'll be talking about patience on Sunday. Awesome. Since you had your hands extended to her, I saw some of that. Let's extend our hands to her. And let's just repeat after me. Ina, we know who you are. Your divine channel of healing light. And we love you. We bless you. We see you. We give thanks for you. And we thank you for stopping by.
And I thank you.
Amen.